Okay. See, in your last session, we tried building a resume, right? And I suppose you guys have built your resumes, yes? At least a simple one, like using basic HTML tags. Yes or no? Okay, fine. So I would like to see first of all your resume forms. So what you do is, okay, do one thing. I'll show you how you are supposed to show me. I'll ask each one of you right now. See, I'm sharing my entire screen and how you are supposed to show me. Screen visible? Yes or no? Screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, suppose I'm using my text editor here to write my HTML code. Okay, this is where I have written my HTML code. I want you guys to split up your screen. Okay, suppose this is my form code and here my contact form is running. Okay, then I want you guys to split up your screen so that I can see your resume output on one split screen and I can see the another code of your resume like this. Okay, I want to see. So each one of you split your screen like this. Okay. Okay, I'll start with Yasin. Yasin, present your screen. I'll call out your names one by one. By the time I'm seeing what Yasin has done, all of you open up your resume HTML exercise that we have done. Yasin, present your screen. Okay, visible. Okay, and the code. Fine. Okay. See, this you can just scroll up. Okay, a little bit down. Scroll a little bit down. Yes, stop. The tag, the line tag, okay? Just about your paragraph tag, you have written objectives. Just about that. I am not able to read that properly. Is it HR tag? Yeah. Width you have kept as 80%. Okay, and color is fine, but you need to adjust your text, okay, and that width of sorry, the length of that line. Okay, Yasin.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's the only suggestion.
Okay.
That's
Ma'am, like
that's
what I need to do? I need to adjust the text.
no. You adjust the text. Okay,
This one.
not that. In the objectives, if you can see, you have written the line to build a career in growing organization where I get opportunities to prove my abilities. Now, if you see that alignment, some lines are going out of that gray line or say the partition that you have made. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay, okay.
adjust that
Yeah,
look
yeah.
and feel.
Okay.
Okay, rest of the things are perfectly fine. You can stop sharing your screen. Thanks.
Okay, ma'am.
Aditya, I'm afraid I can't give you more than 1 week of time for this task. You got 1 week, one full week of time. So if you're taking more than 1 week for this task, then you need to buckle up. Mansi,
Yes, ma'am.
please present your screen.
Yeah, let me.
Aditya, by the time I'm
Um,
reviewing others' task, you can finish up whatever is incomplete with the task. I'll ask you at the end then.
ma'am, actually there is a problem. My file is lost. I can't find it right now. I
Okay.
don't know how, but
Mute yourself, Mansi. Okay. See, students, general instruction for each one of you. With respect to any of the subject, practicals that you are dealing with, okay, keep your files safe. This is not an actually acceptable answer that you lost your file. Okay, that means you are not very much, caring about the practicals that you are doing in in the sessions. So it is a general instruction. Whatever work you are doing in a lab, I'm not saying for specifically for HCDA. As your CC, I'm saying for all the subjects that you have your lab sessions. Do not lose any file or any work of yours. Always, always, you guys are computer engineers. You should be saving it somewhere. Okay, and at least for this, if I'm asking you for the previous semester some files and you cannot find it, then it is a little bit acceptable also and understandable also. But if I'm asking you to present me the files on which you have worked just 1 week before, okay, then you should be able to present it to me or any other faculty who is asking. All right. So please see to it that you are saving your work somewhere and it is accessible for you at any given point of time. Clear? Each one of you? Okay. These are the good traits of actually a good student also, and in future maybe a good employee and a computer engineer too. So please do not lose your work. Your time is important and the work which you have done, investing that time is also important. All right. Pathik,
Yes, ma'am.
present your screen.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. Next time, this reason I won't be allowing. Okay, that you are not able to find your file. If you are not able to find your file, I'll give you extra work, which is to be completed within 2 days only. For that, you won't get 2 weeks or say 1 week if you cannot find your file. Okay. So next session onwards, in any of the practical sessions, I don't want any of the student from class 4 TP1, TO1, giving the reason that they lost their files. And this is for everybody. You can convey this message in other two labs too. Okay, Patik.
Visible?
Yes. Show me your work.
Okay.
Okay.
મેમ ફોટો હજી આવતો જ નથી. ઘણી ટ્રાય કરી લીધી, નથી થતું ભેગું.
પાથ સરખો આપે છે?
આ
પાથ સરખો આપ્યો છે?
ઈ જો શું, હા, ઈ બધી રીતે કેટલા 3-4 અલગ ફોલ્ડરમાં નાખી દીધો ફોટો તોય નથી થતું. ખબર નહીં શું વાંધો છે. પણ આ અલ્ટર આઈ નહોતું આવતું. આ પછી લકડ તો અહીંયા લખાઈને આવી ગયો આ ફોટોની બાજુમાં, પણ આ ફોટો નથી આવતો.
Is it in that same folder that it is
હા,
showing?
સેમ જ છે. સેમ જ છે.
Go to that folder. Photo folder.
આમાં તો આવતું જ નથી. આમાં નહોતું. ક્યાં હતું? હું ભૂલી ગયો ક્યાં હતું.
કોઈ બી એક ફોટો લઈ લે અત્યાર માટે.
એક જ હતો ઈ.
Take any one. Okay. Go to the properties. Go to the properties.
જેપીજી એ જ છે જો.
एक मिनट, properties खोलो. Open the properties. Zoom your screen a bit.
આ મોટો કરી દો બરાબર ને, થઈ જાય.
લોકેશનમાં જે સ્લેશ છે એ ફોરવર્ડ છે કે બેકવર્ડ છે?
આ તો ફોરવર્ડ.
અને વાં તે
નવમાં
ફોરવર્ડ
કેવું મેં તો આ કોપી જ કર્યું હોય, મને થોડુંક લખ્યું હોય. હા, એ જ છે.
.jpeg લખ.
આ તો અત્યારે કર્યું હતું ને ઓલું.
Save the file and try to run it. Otherwise, we'll keep this doubt at the end.
જો
I'll try in
જો
my
હજી
system.
નથી આવતું.
I'll try in my system and I'll let you know. Okay.
હજી નથી આવતું.
બીજો કોઈ problem?
ના, બી કાંઈ નથી. બાકી બધું થઈ ગયું છે. એ જ નથી આવતું.
Okay. See, the same suggestion for you also. If you see the line partitions that you have written here, right? The
હા.
HR color and all width.
હમ.
So you do also give the length then, because that partition is not looking good. Your text is going out of that line.
અચ્છા, એટલે આની બહાર અહીંથી નવું ચાલુ થઈ જવું જોઈએ.
Correct.
બરોબર છે.
Okay. So
Mhm.
for all the students who are looking right now on the screen, and if the same thing is appearing on your given resumes also, try to justify each one of the line and the text that you have written. Okay, I hope you are understanding with what I'm trying to tell you with justify. Okay. Okay, Pathik, you can stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
Fine, Manav,
Yes, ma'am.
present your screen.
Yes, ma'am. Visible, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Okay. Good work, Manav. You have went a mile extra and given the background color also. And even your text are justified, I suppose. Can you in the objective line,
Yes.
can you just write something more than one or two lines? I just want to see if it is going out of that line or not.
Yes, ma'am. લાઈનની બહાર જાય છે મેડમ.
બારે જાય છે કુકુંબર બારે જાય છે ને.
હા.
Okay, so you also try and make it in a justifiable manner. Okay,
હા હા.
fine. You can stop presenting and mute yourself. Okay, Riddhi.
Yes, ma'am.
Present your screen.
Yes, ma'am. Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible. Okay, quite a good look and feel, Riddhi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Picture is missing, so you're also same, I guess, issue with the picture, right? Image
No,
source.
ma'am, I didn't have an appropriate picture, so I didn't kept there.
Okay. Can you scroll down a bit?
Yes, ma'am.
And also your page, HTML page. Okay. Fine. Try adding a picture to your resume. Otherwise, it
Yes.
is good. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Very really good look and feel of your resume. Fine. You can stop presenting your screen
Okay.
and mute yourself. Girish. Girish, there in the session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please present your screen.
मैम मैंने ऑनलाइन HTML कंपाइलर पे करा है तो चल जाएगा वो?
हाँ चलेगा.
ठीक है मैम, करता हूँ. मैम विजिबल है?
Yes.
मैम एक सेकंड. मैम मुझे इसमें ये फोटो ऐड करने में इशू हो रहा था और मेरे पास अभी कोई ढंग की फोटो है भी नहीं, तो मैम मैंने ये बनाया है अभी.
Okay. It's okay, Girish. Like we are not actually building your resume. You
Okay,
can
okay,
add
ma'am.
any dummy photo, we had dealt with John Doe, right, in your seminar work.
Yes, ma'am.
And that was a dummy photo of some person. So it's okay if you add any dummy photo also. Not
Okay, ma'am.
required as such that you put your photos only.
ठीक है मैम.
Okay. Marwadi University, Rajkot. Why that much is bold?
मैम क्योंकि मैम वो इंस्टीट्यूशन का नाम है, वैसे तो मेरे को बीटेक का कैपिटल मैम वो इंस्टीट्यूशन है, तो मैम इसलिए मैंने उसको बोल्ड में लिखा था.
Okay. लेकिन अपने असली रेज्यूम जब when you are going and making your actual resume ऐसा मत करना, ठीक है?
ठीक है. यस मैम, श्योर.
Education. Okay. Education part, you guys see, this is for all of you. Education
Yes, ma'am.
part, you can keep it in table format. Okay, as I suppose Riddhi has done. That was a very apt way to show your education. Okay. You guys
Okay, ma'am.
can go one step ahead as Manav has done with adding some background color to your resume, because we are dealing with HTML resume making, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
we know that resumes are in white background only, but just to get some look and feel, you can try that particular feature too, as those guys Riddhi and Manav has used. So
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
just I'm just highlighting, the positive points of your classmates. It is a good resume effort from all of you. But wherever I find that, okay, this is one step beyond what is expected. Okay, that points I want all of you to inculcate in your resumes.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, so you can try it out, Girish. Otherwise, nicely done and nice effort in making your resumes. You
Thank you,
can
ma'am.
you can stop presenting. Great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Next is Tushar. Tushar,
Ma'am,
present your screen.
ma'am, actually, I'm not in the town. I don't have my laptop. The file is in the laptop. I'm out of station
Array.
for a week.
Okay.
मैम
Smith.
हम वापस बना लेगा टाइम नहीं लगेगा नेक्स्ट क्लास पे दे देंगे।
Okay. Smith.
Yes, ma'am.
Present your screen.
Ma'am, can I share after one turn? I'm just connecting with my laptop. Oh,
Okay. Okay. No
okay,
problem.
ma'am. Next I will.
Fine. Ayush.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, again, there will be one general instruction for all of you with this point coming up. Devansh,
Ma'am.
present your screen. Nice picture. Okay, personal details you have added, I guess, a tab. Can you scroll in your personal details coding part? Coding part. Okay, keep it. Yes, very good, Devansh. See, all the students again. You can, you can also opt this way of showing your personal details. See, it is looking in a very systematical manner. All right. There is some though corrections for you, Devansh, in
Yes,
educational
ma'am.
qualification column.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see if you can see this the serial number, school, university. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
if you are giving them as center aligned, then the text following in those columns should also be center aligned.
Yes,
Otherwise,
ma'am.
keep them all of them on the left side.
Ma'am, the CSS part is left in that I have done.
Okay, but just take care about it. Otherwise, personal details are very, greatly mentioned and shown. So I would suggest each student to go this way, like using tabular formats. Okay, to show your personal details. It will keep things in systematical order. So that is a very good part in your resume, Devansh.
Thank you, ma'am.
And can you scroll down a bit? Is there anything else after past experiences? Okay, your technical skills. You can keep this also in the table format, like three column to save the length of your resume page.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am. Okay.
fine. Okay, you can stop presenting, Devansh. Good effort. Uh, it was Ayush, I guess, who wanted to present next. Ayush, present your screen. Okay, sorry. You said that you'll do it in next lecture. Okay. Then who wanted to present after one turn? Sorry, I forgot. Okay. Aditya? Ready? I was going to ask you at the end. So you are the last one now. Yeah, okay. You can present the screen. Quickly, Aditya. I have to give the task for today's session also. Okay, then just we'll do one thing. I'll just give the task. Okay. I can see your screen. Okay. Can you scroll down a bit? All right. Aditya, the suggestion here is you should use table tags. Okay. Table formats to, let's say you can give table tag in academic details. So it will look good in your resume. And you can try your image tag also. That is not used here. Otherwise, the rest of the things are looking good to me. Fine. You can stop presenting. Smith, I shall see your screen after I assign you the task for today. Now, see, students, today you are going to work with HTML forms. Okay? What is HTML form? Anyone quickly? Quick. HTML forms. Any one of you can answer. Nobody knows what is HTML form? It was discussed with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Form tag, do you
Yes,
do
ma'am.
you
From the we did in the workshop.
Exactly, that is what I'm asking. So today you guys are going to build an HTML form. Okay, a HTML form, and there you are going to use various form elements like the labels, the drop down menus, the text area, okay, the submit button, those kinds of HTML form tags you are going to use. All right, and you can define your CSS for all those. Okay, for example, if I present you my screen, the task for today is you have to create one HTML form. Okay, but all of you won't be creating same kind of HTML form. That is one thing. Okay, see, for example, I have created what? A contact form. Okay, so if you can see here, this is my HTML code. Okay, form.html, where I'm creating a contact form. Okay, then see, in my body tag I have kept that contact form. Okay, I have one div is what? This part, this gray part. Okay, inside that container I have my form. Okay, That is my form, this one. And inside that there is one label, there is an input type of text. Okay, again there is a label for last name. I have label for country where I'm giving a drop down like this. Okay, India, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, Australia, Japan. And there is one subject and my submit button. And see that submit button has one event. Okay, currently it is blue. When I hover my mouse, it turns green. Fine. So you create one form. Okay, you are in total, let's say 11 of you. Two of me are here. Okay, okay, 10 of you. There are 3 Kausha Masanis currently. Okay, so 10 of you. So I'll assign each one of you one kind of a form in the chat box, and you are supposed to build a small prototype of that kind of a form. For example, I have a contact form here. Okay, so in the chat box I'll give each one of you a kind of a form, and for this lab session the task is you have to create one HTML form with a submit and one clear button. Okay, one submit button and one clear button. Okay, there should be one more button here called clear. Okay, then further I'll tell you that what functionalities it should have, because you have learned those functionalities. Okay, so I'll tell you what those functionalities should be there. All right, first of all let me just assign you the kind of forms that you guys will be preparing. The first, I'll start from the last student. Okay, Smith. Smith, there. Okay, your form I'm writing in the chat. So there will be the record also that who I have given what kind of a form. So there is no confusion further. Okay. Smith, you are supposed to build this form, school admission form. Okay, then Riddhi. You are supposed to build food feedback form. Food feedback, okay? Just food feedback form. Then Pathik. Pathik, you will prepare.
Madam, charger I have on actually.
Food delivery form. Okay, just you are going to build up a form for food delivery. You are not going to include how was the food. Okay, you are going to deal with the delivery system, food delivery form. Right, then okay, coincidentally Yasin, you will prepare immigration form. Okay, you might be aware with the immigration form, correct?
Ma'am,
Yes.
can you please repeat? Actually, I'm having
Immigration
network
form.
immigration form. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, the spelling is wrong for the immigration. Okay, but understand. Immigration form for you. Okay, Yasin. Again, in that
Yes, ma'am.
immigration form, I know it is quite a long form, but just include some main portions of that form. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
You can create the exact copy. I don't mind, as you guys have 1 full week to do these kinds of forms. But if the time is less and you don't feel like, then you can remove 1 or 2 sections from that immigration form. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, then there is Mansi. Mansi, you got to do, let's say, participation form. Participation form for cultural show. Okay, so there will be some list of events, and according to that event, you can select one. Okay, so participation form for cultural show. All right. Then next in the line is Manav. Manav, you got to prepare let's say phone requirement form. Okay, phone requirement form. The form should have the should take the information from the user of the kind of let's say phone they are searching for. For example, like I want to search one form sorry, a phone which is inside the budget of, let's say, 17,000. Okay, and some amount of RAM. So you have to like how the customer is like approaching in the shop, and there is a shopkeeper who is saying that okay, what kind of form you want, and you specify all the specifications that so and so, so and so, so and so things I want in the phone. So what is that? The information that you are feeding in. Okay, so that particular information I want in the this phone requirement form. All right, understood, Manav, what you are supposed to write or say take the fields in this form? Okay, so that is your phone requirement form. We have now Girish, Devansh, Ayush, and Aditya. Okay, so 4 more forms to go. So Girish, you are going to prepare, let's say, mm, hotel feedback form. Okay. So that is one hotel feedback form for you, Girish. Now we have Devansh. Devansh, you can take adventure activity form. Okay. Devansh, you want me to specify what that form should include, or you understood by adventure activity form?
Ma'am, explain a little bit.
Okay. See, in this form, you should take details about what kind of adventure the user wants to do. Okay. What are the cost of that adventure? What are the things the user should keep? Any specific issue the user is having. For example, if I want to do bungee jumping, but I have fear of heights, then the user should say that, like, you should have a text box where there are some predefined problems or issues from the user. Like if I'm allergic, if I'm going for, let's say, activity like scuba diving, but I am, not very much okay with the, let's say, the equipments. Okay, I have some allergic issues. So that all should be one field where the user should be inputting those feeds. Now you got it, Devansh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And we have Ayush and Aditya remaining. Ayush, you take event management form. Okay, Ayush. And last one is Aditya. Aditya, you take okay, Aditya, I'll give you one privilege here. You have any form in your mind, or should I give you? No, that's too easy for not college registration. Tour registration you take. Come on. Okay, you are to supposed to organize a tour. I mean, like you are handling a company that organizes tour. So you take tour registration form. Okay? Fine. Any student left? If I'm leaving anyone, yes or no? Any student left out? Okay. Now see, all of you got your own kind of a registration form. Okay. Or let's say feedback form or registration form or any information feeding form. Now, like the basic form tags. Okay, you have your labels, you have your text boxes, you have your let's say drop downs, you have your radio buttons and check boxes. Okay, now along with that, I want you guys to integrate some CSS also. Okay, like as I showed you that if I hover over my button, the color of that button changes. Okay, so that is one thing which I want. Along with that, I want you guys to add one clear button, and the on click event of that clear button should remove all the given input text in your form. Okay, these are the two things. On hover you have to try out for sure. Okay, on hover event and on click event. Okay, these are the two events that should be there in your forms. Like it is not just restricted to your button. In my button you could see the color changing, right? I'll just show you again if you have missed it out. See here, you see when I put my mouse, I'm not submitting it, no clicking. Okay, just I have placed my mouse pointer, it changes its color. If I remove from that, I have blue color again. Okay, so on hover event, and if you click on this, okay, like not as in submit, okay, but if you click on one clear button, then all the input that you have written in your form spaces, or say the information that you have written, the user have written it, they should be removed. Okay, this on hover you can also keep it on this text field also. Instead of showing these in these gray format, your last name and then it goes off, instead of that you can keep one on hover also, alternate text where it shows that you have to write your first name. Okay, instead of this, if you don't want to do this, then okay, clear everyone? Yes or no? Okay, and see again, you guys, you have got separate task for each one of you, so try to complete this task by the next week lab. Okay, and I don't want any student losing their file. Okay, if you are absent, if by any chances you are absent, okay, then at least try to tell your friends who is absent that this is the task given, kindly contact madam if I'm giving a separate task like this. Otherwise it is your responsibility as student to cover whatever you have missed. Okay, नेक्स्ट सेशन में आके ऐसे नहीं बोलना है आप लोगों को कि मैं एब्सेंट था तो इसलिए मुझे ये काम नहीं पता. We are in the online mode. The videos are available to you. They are regularly updated in your channel, and you guys can access that. Okay, so if you are absent, it is understandable that you are not actually going, just being absent just like that. There will be some reason, and fine. Okay, no issues with you being absent. But the issue comes up when you come to the next session and you're not actually have gone through the session that you missed. Okay, so that is not a very good trait. So see to it that if you miss any session, then you just exactly just go and have a look at what the things are covered in the sessions that you missed. And in any of the lab, I'm not just talking about HCDA, कोई भी लैब में काम अगर मांगा गया है और उसमें आप एब्सेंट हो, तो नेक्स्ट लैब में आप उसका काम खत्म करके जाओगे. ठीक है, ऐसा कोई रीजन नेक्स्ट टाइम से नहीं अलाउ करूंगी जहाँ पे आप मुझे कहते हो कि आई वॉज एबसेंट, so I don't know that work was given, or I lost my file and that's why I cannot present. Okay, you traveling and attending the session, that is understandable for like once or twice. Again, that is not allowed every time, तो वो थोड़ा ध्यान रखना. ठीक है, all of you have been given the separate forms to be built, and start building those forms. Okay, and see to it that next Friday those forms are ready, at least with what I have told you to come up with of those events. I hope I'm loud and clear to each one of you. Okay, very good. Tushar, did you receive your definition of the form? I guess there was some network issue, so you left the meeting.
No,
Have you
no,
received
ma'am, there
the
was
definition?
network. Ma'am, when the network was fluctuating. I will take it from the others
No, dear.
topics.
For each student, the form definition is different. So
Okay,
that's why
ma'am.
I was
So what's
asking
my
that.
so what's my
Okay, I'll just give you. Tushar, you can make any installation form, any device installation form.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
device
Got
you can take of your choice. Let's say if you are coming, you are an engineer and you are installing, let's say, a supercomputer. So device
okay, okay.
installation form. Okay.
Mm.
So I suppose what are the fields to be written in that form? You are aware with that?
Yes,
Okay, fine. So this is your definition. And next week you have
Ma'am,
1 week of time. Smith, just a second. Tushar, you have 1 week of time to complete this form. Next week, I want form to be presented from you. Okay?
ma'am, in HTML, na?
Yes, using HTML and CSS also.
Okay, okay. Just getting.
Okay. Yes, Smith.
ma'am, the work you have given, I have to make admission form of a school or a college.
Just let me have a look what I have given you first. Where are you, Smith? Smith, what
The
is the
first.
exact definition? Okay. What is the exact definition I gave you?
Admission form,
School
ma'am.
admission form. Okay, you have
School.
to, yeah, you have to make a form with respect to just school.
Okay, school admission form.
Yeah,
Okay.
that let's say you are taking your younger sibling for admission purpose. So whatever fields you get during the admission form, okay,
Okay,
those
okay.
fields should be there.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so students, the task have been assigned to you. You have 1 week of time to complete this task. Example of the two events, do not forget those two events. Okay, mouse hover event and on click event. For clear button, you all should have one clear button in all of the forms. And what is the functionality of that clear button? That once you click on it, that is the on click event, all the input in the above mentioned fields should get cleared off. Okay, so these two things along with your form. On hover event, the color of that button should change. Okay, and on click event, that is the task that you need to come up with. I have shown you one sample form here. Okay, so we are keeping this session till here. Thank you all for attending the session. BD students 1 to 13, numbers in the chat. Okay, AI students, numbers in the chat. You guys are free to leave the session once you have written the numbers in the chat. Thank you all.